Former chief of the research and analysis wing taking a position that there's no big deal if Javed Miandad gets a visa. I'm honored to have A.S. Dullat with us on the program. Sanjay Jha, co-founder of HamaraCongress.com, and Boria Majumdar also take a position there's no big deal if they're given a visa. I am told V. Krishnaswamy has a problem with giving a visa to Javed Miandad. KC Singh has a problem, former Secretary Ministry of External Affairs. Mahrukh has a serious problem with that. We'll be also joined by Dr. Quresh Zorabi, survivor of 2611, who has a serious problem with that. I want to begin by asking Mr. A.S. Dullat. Sir, in May 2010, the government of India imposed severe conditions while granting a visa to the 81-year-old mother of LTT Chief Prabhakaran. Now my question is, the 81-year-old mother of LTT Chief Prabhakaran is not a terrorist, but conditions were put. And she was coming, if I'm not mistaken, for medical treatment. I think she was coming to Chennai. Why could the government of India not grant a conditional visa to Javed Miandad, given his close relationship, ultra-close relationship with Dawood Ibrahim, saying, come to India, but present yourself also for interrogation at so-and-so police station. We want to have a chat with you on Dawood Ibrahim. Mr. Dullat, that question is to you.
Yeah. Now, I don't know, in what circumstances, what happened in 2010 with regard to Prabhakaran's mother. But in this, in the present case of Javed Miandad, firstly, I don't think we should, this is a matter of cricket and sport, and I don't think we should bring politics into this. And the question of putting down any conditions, I think, is quite ridiculous, because if he's coming here, as you say, as a guest, with a red carpet being laid out for him, you can hardly expect him to be interrogated here.
But he has close relationship with Dawood Ibrahim. Does that not matter? His close relationship with Dawood Ibrahim, written about extensively everywhere, his refusal to cooperate with authorities on Dawood Ibrahim's location, which he knows about. Does that not matter?
You see, the point is, he is not coming here for interrogation. He is coming here to watch a cricket match.
But we are giving him a visa.
We should leave it at that.
We are giving him a visa.
Yeah, we are giving him a visa. I guess we are giving him a visa because, as you know, visa restrictions have now been eased. And this whole question that he is coming as a member of a delegation and therefore he's been given a visa, I think is equally ridiculous. Because if
tomorrow we'll give visas. Tomorrow, no, by that logic, you say tomorrow that Hafiz Saeed
should not be here.
No, Mr. Dullat, one second.
Yeah,
are we to assume tomorrow that KC Singh, are we to assume tomorrow that Hafiz Saeed's, for example, his son-in-law, brother-in-law come to India, who have full information about him, his whereabouts, what he does, tactical information which is of strategic advantage to us, we will give Hafiz Saeed's relations also a visa?
Mr. Dullat is an old friend, but I'm really surprised, and I know he subscribes to the peace constituency principle on Pakistan. But really, this is a very surprising argument. I've served for 4.5 years in UAE, and I have some knowledge of Mr. Dawood Ibrahim's antecedents and links to certain personalities in Pakistan. Now, I have met a person who has seen them in London in the same room when Mr. Miandad was active. So the marriage is only incidental to their relationship. Their friendship goes well back into the cricketing career of Mr. Miandad.
Exactly.
And this is involved with money laundering, it's involved with hawala, with fixing of matches.
Yeah.
And it is, remember, for hawala that the Americans have listed him, because the hawala conduit is the one through which flows money for terrorism, for cricket betting, for all kinds of other drug smuggling and nefarious activities. Therefore, he has active involvement with Mr. Dawood Ibrahim.
He'll be watching a match.
Doesn't exist on their soil.
He'll be watching. He will be watching a match with the entire Indian political system in attendance, next to our greatest of politicians, perhaps the most senior of politicians. But the fact is,
Mr.
Dullat, one second. Mr. Dullat, The point
Yeah,
is
one sec.
that
Let me
Javed
just react
Miandad
to
is a
what
Dawood
Casey
Ibrahim
says.
man. Javed Miandad is a Dawood Ibrahim henchman.
Now, if you see, I look at what's his name, Javed Miandad, as a cricketing legend known throughout the world.
Yes.
I don't think he would be refused a visa anywhere in the world. But if as Casey says, that we have all this material against him, then how did he get a visa?
Exactly, that's what we're asking. That's
That
the
means
precise.
somebody was asleep
But
somewhere.
that is
No,
the
this is
precise.
what we ask.
No,
This
that's
is
what we are
precisely the
asking.
point of
Has
the
the
debate.
no? 1 second. The question is, there is a certain peace constituency which says, don't pay too much attention to Dawood Ibrahim and things like that. Can we get on with soft issues, candy floss diplomacy? As far as I know, Javed Miandad had an interesting
may I just
episode
add
in
here?
his career.
Yeah.
I want to share this with Sanjay Jha, I'm sure you know.
You see, the point is,
No,
Arnab,
listen.
he's coming here to watch a cricket match,
No, so what? Tomorrow Hafiz
And
Saeed will say, I want to watch a cricket
match. If you
match.
watch the match,
Tomorrow Hafiz Saeed will say, I also want to watch a
I
cricket
think that
match.
there's
I'm
a lot
coming
of
for
difference
cricket.
between. I think there's a lot of difference. Come, there's a lot of difference between.
No,
Hafiz
sir, I'll tell
Saeed
you why
and
not.
Javed
I'll tell you very
Miandad.
soon. No, sir, I'll tell you why not. You are a very experienced, you're a raw
Arnab,
chief.
may I come in?
I am a common journalist. My point is, I know that in April 99, a very interesting thing happened. Javed Miandad got a call from someone. Boria will know about this case.
Okay.
Somebody called Javed Miandad. And Javed Miandad got so nervous that he quit as the coach of the Pakistan cricket team. Now, who was this someone? He has never named. He went before the Qayyum panel and he refused to name this someone. But I also know that Wasim Akram confirmed that he spoke to Dawood. Here he goes, the hand goes up. Wasim Akram confirmed that he spoke to Dawood Ibrahim on the phone, who informed him about the match being fixed. Now, this episode only exposes the proximity between Javed Miandad and Dawood Ibrahim. And so let's not treat Dawood Ibrahim as a simple, slightly eccentric cricketer who's coming to watch cricket. He's a Dawood Ibrahim man. And everyone knows that.
Are we talking terrorism? Are we
Well, that's
talking
what the lines have got
match
mixed.
fixing, or are we
Match
talking
fixing,
cricket?
hawala, terrorism, and cricket. The lines have got mixed.
Yeah,
Boria wants to come in. Boria, Boria, tell us about the incident. Boria.
Arnab, I presume.
Yes. Yes, Boria.
Arnab, I think there was a slight confusion about my position. Let me clear that first. I think sports and politics, this whole statement that sports and politics do not mix, is the most stupid statement of all. Sport, India-Pakistan sport is political, will always remain political. I think it was extremely ridiculous, and I use the word ridiculous with knowing what I'm saying, to give Javed Miandad a visa, because he had match-fixing links, he had hawala links. Obviously, the point that you were talking about, that is the point when match-fixing was rife. And second point is simple cricket. This series was being played in a spirit of camaraderie. By giving Javed Miandad a visa, you've politicized it. Why the hell would you want to get somebody who will politicize this series in the first place even? So from a very cricketing standpoint also, this is a stupid decision. First and foremost, Javed is political. India-Pakistan cricket is a test of national superiority. When India beat Pakistan in 2003,
No, but
the
that's not
first
the issue
congratulatory
here. No,
message
Boria, but
was
that's
from
not
the
the issue
Army
here.
Chief NC Veej.
No, the
What are
issue-
you talking about?
No, the issue here is very simple. I want to
The
put it
issue
down
is
to
this.
basics.
The issue is this.
Would even, watch, my question is to Mahrukh. Would Barack Obama give royal treatment and red carpet welcome to all the relatives of Osama bin Laden? Let's think about that. No, don't laugh. This is exactly what is happening. I don't think you know how it is. It is simpler than that. Many people across the world believe if there's one man who holds the key to locating Dawood Ibrahim, who has killed 260 people on Indian soil, it is Javed Miandad. Let's not let the softies not go soft on this issue as well. Dawood Ibrahim, if somebody knows where Dawood is, what he does, how much money he has, what relationship he has, how he's responding to the red corner notice, whether he's in Clifton, in Karachi or anywhere else, it's Javed Miandad. Mahrukh, let me get you into the debate. Under a cover of cricket, have we forgotten the core issue?
Absolutely, Arnab, I take off from where Boria left us, and I'm completely in consonance with him on this point, that I think we get too carried away with this cricket and diplomacy. Let me cite a few examples. Remember, when South Africa was at the heart of the apartheid regime, the world stopped sporting links with them, and that's why South Africa, one of the reasons that sanctions worked with them. More recently, the United States continued to have sporting sanctions against Iran. When people say sports and politics don't mix, I'm sorry. The bigger nations of the world take a call on this. I can't understand why Delhi has such a flip-flop policy. You have Rahman Malik coming in here when we knew very well this visa agreement which Mr. Dullat was referring to could have been sorted out at the secretary level at the Home Ministry. But you invited the Home Minister who came and spewed venom, who did flip-flop, who had a good laugh at you and went away. Let's look back at 1987.
Good point, Mahrukh.
Ziaul Haq almost took us in a military confrontation in brass tacks, and then you give him a visa to come here, watch a match in India, have a last laugh at the Rajiv Gandhi government and go away. Why don't we learn from history? Why don't we get our act together? And are we trying to say that cricketing ties are good for India-Pakistan? Let Pakistan drag its feet on 26/11? Latest evidence shows that Pakistan has charge-sheeted Lakhvi and gang in such spurious charges that they're never going to get convicted hard enough for being punished for 26/11. Now, what are we talking about? We are talking about improving relations with Pakistan, then let's close the chapter on 26/11.
Yeah, add
if we
something.
don't,
Absolutely.
and
Well,
we want to address 26/11,
let's close the chapter on 26/11.
then Dawood Ibrahim,
Quresh Zorabi
and let me
supported
tell you what
26/11. He feels that giving Javed Miandad the visa is as good as giving Dawood Ibrahim a visa. Quresh, I want you to come in.
First of all, it's quite stupid on the part of the Indian government to grant Javed Miandad the visa. The question here lies is we need to be clear like the US government. The US
Where
government,
do we stand?
The US government does not want to grant visa to Modi. Whatever happens, they say Modi is not got to enter the US. So it's a very simple thing. Why does the same law not apply when Indian government needs to treat people coming from Pakistan? We need to clear the backlogs, the dialogue process. We cannot mix cricket and politics together, and at the end of the day, it is, they're just mixing it up. So at the end of the day, I feel it's not a fair deal on the parts of the citizen of India for letting anybody from across the border come in and watch a match on the pretext that he's coming here in good faith for cricket.